Alright, so let's get right into it with this daily news right quick. Today, Joe Biden has become the 46th president of the United States. So shout out to Joe Biden. And also Kamala Harris. She becomes the first woman vice president and also the first woman of color vice president. Let me repeat. Woman of color. I want to let y'all know, you feel what I'm saying? Because her daddy is Jamaican and her mama is Indian. You feel me? So that's major deal to me and to anybody else that believes in equality. You feel me? So shout out to Kamala Harris and also Joe Biden. He is our 46th president. So if I had some way to clap my hand right now, I'd clap him. I'm gonna give you a good shout out, right? You know what I'm saying? What else we got on the list today? New Jersey is the first state to require everybody in that state to have African American history taught to them from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade. So shout out to New Jersey, making that a big deal. You feel what I'm saying? African American history is a big deal, and it should be taught in every state, not just New Jersey. I just want to let that be known. But I do want to give a shout out to New Jersey for making that required. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's major. That's a very big deal to me. You feel me? They try to cut out the African American history and just slide in American history, like, you know, we have no history on this land. Same way as the Native Americans. You feel me? They got a story to tell too. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to New Jersey. What else we got on the list? A 21-year-old woman from Kansas ended up tracking down her brother's killer and murdering him. So shout out to her. You feel what I'm saying? Supposedly he killed her brother, you feel me? And she found the nigga and you know, let him have it. But what's the crazy thing to the story is she ended up texting her brother, who is passed. She ended up texting his phone that she had avenged his death. So she is on a $200,000 bond, and second-degree murder, if I'm not mistaken, is what she got charged with. I don't know. I did get her name, but I don't want to put her name out there because then everybody go looking for her and all that crazy shit. But for the most part, yeah, shout out to her, you feel what I'm saying? Whatever had to be done, you feel me? What else we got on the list today? Howard University had the marching band out there for the inauguration. Now, they said not too many people was going to be out there, so I didn't expect to see them, but they did come through for the inauguration. Howard University, shout out to them. You know, they are HBCU, you feel me? So, had to give them a major shout out. What else we got on our list today? Amanda Gorman becomes the first inauguration. Oh yeah, Amanda Gorman. She becomes the youngest inaugurational poet in United States history. She is 22 years old, people. 22 years old. And when she spoke, I actually watched the whole inauguration. And when she spoke, it touched me. You feel me? I just want to be real. Young black girl. I thought she was about 15. Kind of find out she's 22. Her name is Amanda Gorman. I want to give her a major big shout out for stepping up big time for the inauguration and putting that poem down, which was major, which was fire. Shout out to her, you feel what I'm saying? So I thought that was cool. And, you know, one day, when I do have a daughter, if I do have a daughter, you feel me? Because I might end up having sons. I might end up having, you know, no kids. But at the end of the day, I do have 2 kids, you feel me? I do have 2 sons. But the point is, if I had a daughter and she was watching this inauguration right now, I will believe she will be inspired. I believe all women across America are inspired right now. Because a lot of stuff was happening for African American women, regular women, and just women in general. You feel me? So, shout out to Amanda Gorman. She did her thing at the inauguration with that poem. And she is only 22 years old, the youngest in United States history. You feel me? So I thought that was major. And that seems like that's everything on my list today, y'all. You feel me? So I guess I'll holler at y'all on Friday. I'm trying to bring visual to my podcast. I want to do it. Everybody been asking me to do it. I am going to do it. So just stay tuned. Just stay with me. And I appreciate all the supporters. I appreciate the 5 likes. I appreciate the 10 likes. And I appreciate the 20 likes. I appreciate every single thing that people was giving to me. Any share, any subscription. And also you can follow my YouTube. It's called The Daily Bread Podcast. You can follow my Instagram, ZayHeat136 on IG, and also on Facebook. You can find me at Zaniel Howard. You feel what I'm saying? The Daily Bread Podcast, people. Let's get into it. Let's spread the word, and let's get the info out. For the